Let's solve for the value of x. Now to remove this 27, because I don't want a fraction here, I'm going to multiply through by 27. So when I do that, I will have 27 multiplied by x to the power of 3 plus 27 multiplied by x to the power of 2 is equal to 4. Okay. All right. Now 27 is the same thing as 3 to the power of 3. That means I can write this as 3 raised to the power of 3 multiplied by x to the power of 3 plus 3 raised to the power of 3 multiplied by x to the power of 2 is equal to 4. All right. Now recall that when you have a to the power of m, b to the power of m, this is the same thing as ab raised to the power of m. All right. So that means that we can rewrite this as 3x to the power of 3 plus 3 to the power of 3, but we can rewrite 3 to the power of 3 as what? 3 multiplied by 3 to the power of 2, right? Yes, because a to the power of m plus n is equal to a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n. So this is same thing as 3 to the power of 1 plus 2, which will still give us 3 to the power of 3 back. All right. So it's equal, okay, multiplied by x squared is equal to 4. Now we can write this as 3x to the power of 3, okay, plus 3 multiplied by 3x to the power of 2 is equal to 4. Now we can say let 3x be equal to something. You can say let it be equal to y. And when we do that, we can now rewrite this equation as, yes, I know this is where some of you will be like, yes, we have formed our quadratic equation. It doesn't stop here, okay? So even though we are going to form a polynomial now, I will still advise you watch to the end to see how we got our x from what we just assigned y. Now we have, since we say let 3x be equal to y, so this is y to the power of 3 plus 3y squared. Then this 4, let's bring it in, minus 4 is equal to 0. Okay. All right. Now if this is the first time you're coming across this channel, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, then on your notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime we upload a new video. Okay. So we have y to the power of 3 plus, now 3 is the same thing as 2 plus 1, right? 2 plus 1 multiplied by y squared minus 4 is equal to 0. Now let's open the bracket. We have y to the power of 3 plus 2y squared plus y squared, okay, minus 4 is equal to 0. All right. Now I think we can now solve by factorization, okay, because when you look at this and this, we can factorize y out, okay. So when we say y bracket y to the power of 3 divided by y will give us y squared plus 2y squared divided by y, we are going to have 2. Okay, sorry, we can factorize y squared out, not just y squared is there. So let's factorize y squared out. So when we do that, we have y squared bracket y to the power of 3 divided by y squared will give us y, plus 2y squared divided by y squared will give us 2. All right, plus now we have y squared, this is minus 4, right, is equal to 0. Now we have y squared bracket y plus 2 plus, we can write this as y squared minus, and 4 is same thing as 2 squared, is equal to 0. Now I want us to recall, look at what we are seeing here. This is difference of 2 squares, right? Yes. So we can rewrite this as what? When you have a squared minus b squared, this is equal to a minus b multiplied by a plus b, okay? Since this is equal to this multiplied by this, we can now rewrite this as, so we have y to the power of 2 bracket y plus 2 plus, we can now write this as y minus 2 multiplied by y plus 2 as well is equal to 0. Now when you look at these two terms, you can notice that we have y plus 2 here and we also have y plus 2 here. So let's factorize that out. So we have y plus 2 open bracket, when the whole of this is divided by this, we have y squared remaining plus when this is divided by this, we have y minus 2 remaining, is equal to 0. Okay, all right. Now we can now write two things, that y plus 2 is equal to 0, and that y squared plus y squared plus y minus 2 is also equal to 0. All right. Now from the first part of the equation, recall that we are not looking for the value of y, we are looking for the value of x, but we are going to make use of this y to get the value of x. Okay, so we have from here that y is equal to minus 2. Then from this side, we have to use factorization method. Yes, we can, because what are the two factors of minus 2 that when we add them together we get plus 1, and that should be 2 and minus 1, right? Yes. So we can now write this as y squared plus 2y minus y minus 2 is equal to 0. All right. So we can now solve this side as what? When we factorize this and this, what do they have in common? They have y in common. Now y squared divided by y will give us y, plus 2y divided by y will give us 2. Okay, then minus 1 bracket, this can be written as y plus 2 as well, is equal to 0. Yes, because minus y times minus 1 times y will still give us minus y, and minus 1 times plus 2 will still give us minus 2. Okay, so from here now we can say that y plus 2, this is what we have here and here, is equal to 0, and that y minus 1 is also equal to 0. So we can see that our second value of y, this is the first value of y, this is the second value of y, is equal to minus 2 again. That means we have minus 2 twice. Then the third value of y, recall that we have not yet found x, so we are still getting y. So don't get confused. Now minus 1 will cross to become 1. So these are the three values of our y. The first value of y is what? Y is what? These are the values of y. We have minus 2, and 1. So these are the values of our y. Okay, now we are going to take each of them 1 1 and solve for x. Now recall that our x is what? We said I'm looking for where we assigned this to this. So we said let 3x be equal to y, right? I'm sorry I did not even write it down. We said let 3x be equal to y. So it simply means that I'm going to clean here. So I will write, recall that 3x is equal to y. Okay, so that I won't forget. Now we have three values of our y. They are minus 2, and what? 1. So if 3x is equal to y, so for y equals minus 2, all right? So we can say that 3x is equal to minus 2. Now to get the value of x, we divide by 3, and we have that x is equal to minus 2 over 3. Now this is going to be twice, all right? Since we have y equals minus 2 two times, right? Recall, minus 2. Now the other value of x is what? For y equals 1, right? For y equals 1, we can write that 3x is equal to 1. So divided by 3, divided by 3, and we have that our x is equal to 1 over 3. Now these are the three values of our x. Now let's check to see if we are right. Now the first value says that our x is what? 1 over 3. Let's use this to check. So we have 1 over 3 to the power of what? 3, plus, I'm substituting here now, plus 1 over 3 to the power of 2 is equal to 4 over 27. Now 1 to the power of 3 is 1, 3 to the power of 3 is 27, plus 1 to the power of 2 is 1, and 3 to the power of 2 is 9, is equal to 4 over 27. Now we have 127 plus 1 over 27 plus. Now this is same thing as we have to multiply the denominator by 3 to get 27, right? So it's going to be 9 times 3, 27. So we also multiply the numerator by 3. 1 times 3 will still give us what? 1, sorry. Is equal to 4 over 27. Now we have the same denominator. We just add the numerator. Sorry, what did I do wrong here? What did I do wrong here? Sorry, 1 times 3 is 3. What am I saying? I knew that something is wrong somewhere. Yeah, recall that to get this, 9 times 3 will give us 27. So 1 times 3 will give us 3 and not 1, sorry. So 1 plus 3 will give us 4. So we have that 4 over 27 is equal to 4 over 27. I'm also sure that when you substitute your x to be equal to minus 2 over 3, you're also going to get 4 over 27 on the right hand side of your equation. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day.